Hey guys, LegoMaster178 here. Today we're doing a video on a fairly small Avatar Last Airbender inspired Tablescrap MOC that I've made. Now I say Tablescrap because the standard AFOL definition of Tablescrap basically means a creation that was just built on the side that doesn't really have a place in a larger scene. In this case it was just a small vignette that I made to mess around with a building technique, and I never actually finished it to the fullest extent. I didn't complete it to what I actually wanted. It still looks okay, but I sort of gave up on it, and partly because I didn't have the right pieces, so I just decided to throw some figures on it and showcase it. So it still looks fine. It's not the most complex MOC that you've ever seen, but I think it looks okay. So this MOC basically is set in my Avatar sort of sub-universe, or my own storyline, which features the Earth Kingdom bounty hunter and Earthbender Lee, as you can see here on the right. So he is in this scene hiding in probably like some kind of an abandoned building from two Fire Nation soldiers that are there in the back. So Lee, as you can see, has a sai and just a travel satchel. He was probably just passing through here, and he, I guess, got identified by the Fire Nation soldiers. Maybe he was on a wanted list or something. I don't have a fixed series of events for this storyline, just some ideas that I put into MOCs and some scenarios, and this is one of them. So as you can see here, the Fire Nation soldiers are rushing past, and he's managed to just conceal himself in this building, and he has that sai out in case he needs to use it to defend himself. So these Fire Nation soldiers, they're not the most accurate, but I think they're okay. I do not have any of the official Avatar sets, but I had to make do with what I had, mostly Castle and Knight's Kingdom pieces. So yeah, if we take the figures off, you'll actually see the building technique that I tried to use, which is this wall right here. As you can see, is on a pretty unique angle in Lego. As you can see, it's held on there with jumper plates. If we just take it off, you can see that it's held on there with some 1x2 and 2x2 jumper plate tiles, along with some other tiles. This was just to experiment with a seldom, well, not really seldom, just more like a very unique angle. And believe it or not, this MOC actually took probably about an hour or so to put together. I also messed around with wood texturing in this. It didn't turn out the greatest, but I didn't really want it to. This isn't like my best creation or anything. This was just something, like I said, that I made to mess around with. I still think it looks okay. I would have wanted to add a dark tan roof here to the top, but unfortunately I did not have the right pieces. And I'm probably going to take this apart sometime soon, so there's probably not going to be like a version 2 of this. I will continue to make Avatar MOCs in the future because I really like to make these small vignette style scenes. Just because, well, first of all, I have lots of characters that I've made that are set in this made-up sub-universe of mine, but also it's just I find it enjoyable to build with this style and these colors. So if you have any suggestions for other Avatar MOCs, if you're an Avatar fan, or for any MOCs period, then please leave them in the comment section below. I'd be happy to read your suggestions. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you in another one. Bye.